in our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless, a tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Are you familiar with grace? You may also behold its golden rays. That is the guidance of grace. The path. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the out. It will lead you tarnished to the path, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guide to castle, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little? I am Kale. Purvey. I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land is only tarnished like yourself, who keep, let's say you're a very welcome customer. You know, if you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items essential, really, if you intend to survive out here. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my, but the important thing is that you survive.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd tree. Then it settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't? The rays of grace that guide you through. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment. If the rays of grace signal the cast, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff, a demigod. If the ray, then the Elden Ring. As an ally, I pray to face the... This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. As I was entrusted this for thee, by Tis a bell for calling forth spirits, summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erd tree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers? Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
You? Oh, yes. I remember. You were just breaking the spell. Thank you. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to, and I ended up as a tree. Lucky.
Tarnished, are we? I am Selen, a sorcerer.
Why are you here?
Well, you're apt to... But one must choose one's masters. I was exiled from the Akaza reviled. Apostate, you still wish to learn? Very well. You are now my protege. But I refuse to coddle. or cast anticipate grievances. Young apprentice, you are a tadpole, so now. Our art, but what is the nature? Glintstone is golden amber, wild glint. It should not be a glintstone, a fact lock.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kennyite, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor. Ah, you've come to lend me your aid. Well, that's... no. No, despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me. Kenneth Height. Next in line, untarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies... A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool! What are you waiting for? My fort lies to the south. Beyond... Oh, I see. Fret not. The great celebrations will be... Ah, I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to read... Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead too. Well done, my friend. Well, I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward. Go ahead. It's all... Right then. Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, what's that look? You don't well under the Erdtree, commingling with the demi-human. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, next in line is the right... Just you watch, my friend.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, if you wish. Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I dive with thine eyes dimmed. Ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
The howl of a wolf. I suppose he must... I know. Next time you hear the wolf's howl, don't fret. I just have an inkling the two of you... There are others of my people who yet survive if the mood takes you when you meet my people. Wanderers, which is why we cannot settle. But thanks to that, I think this makes us kin your people, the Tarnished.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody... Maybe the name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man. He fled somewhere nearby. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you... Darrowell is nothing but a traitor. And...
You do well to steer clear of a gill lake. And it's as fierce, and so... Unless your ma stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize. Oh yes, I should say. If you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Wait, you got it back.
made you go? My mum and that sewing kit. I always want... Thank you. You're very... I always wanted to... Then I... Thank you. You're very... I always want... Then I said...
Marius and I am your, tarnished, held in you stay the path. Just remember, don't let your emotions stay your blade. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again.
Help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your blood! All of it! Wait, please! I surrender! White flag and all! Come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. Through and through. Ah. Well, what do you know? Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. A true man of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is, frankly, So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time. Don't forget to I'll be ready to wheel. Well, nice of you to all a bit ad hoc, but and welcome, so you won't need a refund. Yeah, I had those now, they're all suppliers. No good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand, but it hardly matters. They're all foot soldiers. Survivors of worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish. It's the same old story everywhere I go. Wondering. Well, it's just something I'm saving as thanks. But then again, it would fetch some spect. And besides, this valuable customer could be alone. Everything is give and take. Give and take. Cheers for that. Puffing away in a flash like that. Well, maybe it's a sign to keep your mitts off what's not. But I'll forgive you. View it at any rate. It's just nice to see you safe. Don't miss all the bargains here at Patch's Emporium. Cheers for that.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight, I swear I heard frightful howling from all. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided... The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you. Would you mind taking a letter to my father? My soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. Thank you. Then please, deliver it to my father, who... Please, he can be stubborn.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. Now you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said. And true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid, Castle... Take this, by way of apology. I see. Thank you. I mean, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall. As commander, I must to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands. If you see Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he... I'm in your debt. For keeping the sword from those fallen, I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Irina, I will spend... Irina, how could this be? My daughter fought life with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that... I'll find the foul wretches responsible. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Irina, it will be done.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika, shall I share them with you? In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, grow strong in the face of death, warriors of my law.
Everyone's been grafted, only to have their arms taken, their legs taken, even their head. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, it's quite a lark when you think about it. You're all on your own, are you? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Well, that makes us two, but I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. I want to be like everyone else. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little... The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly of it. It'll be glad of your company. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? Tell them I love them. And that I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Let me ask you, are you here in the land? Does your faith in the... Despite the collapse? Yes, Yura takes me back. Any interest in bearing the... All I know is the sword. Now's the time to pass them on. There's a myriad of battle arts in mementos of all the... A fine tale. Oh, that's how I fell in love with the sword. It grants meaning even to falling in battle.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please. My thanks. 1,000. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something and I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Ah. Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelt the end of me. Ah. Well, I thank you. Once again, pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. I journey to the east, where I intend, and beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid, and upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? Ha 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 ha!
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Oh, I see you've welcome to the Round Table. I teach incantation and explore the secrets of the so that one day, ensuring order regains its... By the way, do you... You do. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare... Well, what do you say? Okay. May the golden... Furthest... I can happily... May the golden...
Ah, hello. I'm... well, just call me Diallo. The honor of one's house holds... By the way, have you met a young woman named... She's my servant. Take your eyes off her for but a moment if you find her.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new time. Very well. As it is safe here. Allow me a word of advice. You are a mere visitor to the house guest. Yet remember your place.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fear. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me? Perhaps you might share with me. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion. And you, I am sure. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sick. Ah. You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me. Should you require another, I will take you in my arms. I am pleased. Would you like me? The blessing is still a... Would you like to be? Now. You are so. I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the prey. Be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be, so please, let me hold. Then good day to you.
Lay out your arms. Let's get smitten. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing. That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. Well, no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Besides, it helps me forget.
You there? Come over here, would you? It's tight. Oh, God, you breached. Yeah, you're just...
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind. I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle art. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace.
pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message that I love them, and that despite my... What's this? A keepsake? Oh, goodness me, I can't... They all thought I'd make something of myself, me. Luke, I think I'll head to the round table hole. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there. Perhaps I'll find... My name is Roderica. Isn't this place the round table hold? Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us tarnished. Although, it's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking for my own purpose. Oh, and please allow me to express my thanks for giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. You have my gratitude. It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking for my...
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms. The girl you brought here, she has a gift. If I saw another one like her long ago, their eyes share the same hue.
It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking for my own. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But I suppose I should try to hope. I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us I know he's trapped here at the round table. I can tell. If I do, I suppose I should try to... I'll ask Master Hugh to...
Back already. No matter. The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish. But if I might be able to help you all, and if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice.
I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning. So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not. I am Nepheli Lu. Tarnished and warrior. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies. But as fellow Tarnished, we must each fall down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden. Truest of dragons, lend me thy strength. What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath. Oh, hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hyetta, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden. Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Good to see you. Do you remember me? The Bok that you helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing. I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments. Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well, rather you... I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all. Oh, going so soon? Please do...
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I interpret the words of the fingers, and look there. The fingers tremble to welcome. Let their wisdom wash over.
Great Elden Ring, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, until it was shattered. The tragic corruption of across the realm. Life lies in ruin. Foul curses and misery spread. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace. Called brave tarnished. Your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the golden...
Let the words of the fingers guide you. Well, a remembrance of gold has found it. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into they are various remembrances, yet house the power of their form. And should you wish to wield that, I will lend you the strength of her. Do not the fingers guide us all? And you, tarnished. Ah, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika, tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, and so grace was extended to you. Listen, the fingers speak, the tarnished indeed. The demigods are each and all that Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood solely that. Now go forth, let the words of the fingers guide